Yo, I'm back with another one. Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown done exposed the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? We finna get into all that. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And like the video and make sure you got your bell checked. All right, let's get right into this, man. See what's going on. See who they exposing.
If there are two people in Hollywood you don't want spilling your business, it's Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown. Because these two have zero filter. And they're never afraid to speak their truth. And this time, they're out here spilling all the tea on some of the undercover rappers in the industry who are still on the DL. And girl, the names on their list will leave you shook. Jaguar and Orlando have been trying to tell us for a long time about how things in the industry are not always what they seem to be. And it looks like they were onto something, y'all. Y'all need to get on this real quick because these two are determined to be as chaotic as possible, and they did not hold anything back. If y'all have been keeping your ears to the streets, then you probably heard all the tea about how most of the rappers in Hollywood secretly like men and only use women as a cover, so people don't realize that they like getting bent over and taken to Pound Town. Well, that is until Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright decided to pop up and expose everyone. And child, these two were messy AF. But hey, we love them for it. Y'all know how everyone used to call Jaguar and Orlando crazy for the crazy stories they used to tell. Well, fast forward a couple of years, and what we now know about the industry, it looks like we might owe them an apology because these two were way ahead of their time when it comes to exposing the industry for what it really is. Now, with all the backlash that they've gotten so far over the years, you'd think that they would keep their mouth shut and stop spilling tea, right? Well, you clearly don't know these two because they're determined to expose shady celebs, and they're going to stop at nothing to say what they have to say. To put into perspective just how brave these two are, we've seen so many instances of celebrities almost losing everything when they try to come out to try to expose DL celebrities. I mean, take Wendy Williams for example, and how she almost lost her entire career because she tried to expose Diddy for being on the DL. This happened back in the 90s when Wendy worked at the Hot 97. According to people in the know.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie though. Wendy Williams used to expose everybody, not just Diddy, boy. Wendy used to have that tea, boy. Wendy used to give it up on. She was going at everybody.
Now, Wendy stumbled on a picture of Diddy getting his pants pulled down by a man when he was on vacation with a group of people in Cancun.
Puff got one of the hottest DJs off of Hot 97 because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
Diddy with his pants pulled down is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
Puff had power.
Speaking of that, right, I'm happy you brought that up. Kirk Burrows, I did an interview with him some months ago, and he told a story about Wendy Williams. She got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy, and she was saying on air that she was going to reveal the picture. If you don't mind, because he told me the story, but he didn't go into detail. He never told me about what was in the picture. So if you don't mind, give me the story from your point of view, and what was in the picture, because for some reason, he never went into detail about that.
We were in Cancun, and we were on our way to the Island of Women. You understand? And this all it was, bro.
It's a place in Cancun called the Island of Women. Oh no! What?
For whatever reason, dude.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Gene really be telling these stories, and I ain't saying Gene did nothing wrong, but it's like, come on, Gene. Like, what did you stop though? Like, I don't know. It's like Gene is like, was you helping Puff too in a way? Like, come on, man. Cause like you was the bodyguard, Gene. So it's like when you was guarding Puff, couldn't nobody get the Puff unless they got past you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you did that wrong, man. But man, Gene, I know you seen a lot of wild stuff though, man. This is crazy.
Who was playing with Puff? He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. When he grabbed his trunk to pull them down, some girls that was taking pictures. They took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams said she had him in a compromising position and like it was gay, something like that. And she was gonna put it out. So
did she put it out?
They stopped her from putting it out.
That's the question.
And they got her fired from High 97 because of that.
Like that wasn't bad enough, he also tried to get Wendy jumped by the members of his girl group, Total.
I remember I got off the air one day and them the Total were downstairs waiting, and everybody upstairs at the radio station looking down.
Total tried to move on Wendy Williams? I ain't never hear about that. That's crazy. About to get Wendy the beats.
Egging it on, waiting for something to go down. I wasn't yet married. My knight in shining armor screeched up in his car just out of nowhere. I didn't even know what was about to happen. Skell hiding like a girl. Thanks, Skell. I'm standing in the door like, what? And I'm literally about to go through now. I'm not like, what, let's fight. Because I'm not one of those type of...
Wendy Williams spoke about this in an interview a couple of years before she retired from TV, and she was really salty about it.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's...
If a powerful woman like Wendy came very close to losing it all because she decided to spill the truth, can you imagine how much worse it would be for Jaguar in Orlando? Well, as bad as it is, Orlando is determined to speak his truth once and for all.
They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you start crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? What people do. Like.
And speaking of Orlando, in that interview, he made some very bold claims about how Diddy allegedly
Orlando
gave
Brown,
him some malfaction. Some of that Gawk 300, if you know what I mean.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the Ushkash Kusmash. You gave me the Ushkash Muaf, the Smooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. I mean?
Come on, man.
I mean, you gave me the Ushkash Muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the Ushkash Muash.
This might seem crazy at first, but when you realize that Diddy has so many allegations against him, including Lil Rod, who made similar allegations against Diddy. But that's not all, because in another video that went viral, he made some wild claims about how he allegedly has some of that little something with a couple of rappers in the industry, including Drake, Diddy, and even Busta Rhymes.
Made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Hell no. Oh, man. Now put your hands where my eyes can see. Hell no, man. Come on, man.
You told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams.
It's wow, man.
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
what the why you not naming no?
Call his ass Usher the Gusher.
You, bro, it's my dad's friends. My dad sent his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
Child, isn't it crazy how many people on the list have been battling DL allegations for years? And speaking of Busta, he has also had more than his fair share of allegations of being on the DL, even though he has gone over and beyond to try to hide it. A couple of months ago, his former bodyguard exposed him for allegedly having a little something with his gay lawyer and also paying for gay men to be in his section at the club.
All my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Busta gonna catch one of y'all and break y'all jaw.
Every cookout, she playing it. All his little
Busta
fast
swole as
rapping,
hell, boy. You gonna catch one
all
of
of
y'all,
that, him
boy.
and Craig Mack playing that. Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, I never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, You know, he was a gay dude, super cool, you feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro.
But that's not all, because another YouTuber made wild claims about how Busta allegedly put moves on him and tried to get him into his VIP section at the club.
I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like,
hold on, so let me get this straight. Man holding your hand, you don't know you don't know who this man is holding your hand. That's the first one. Then you say, you look up, and then you just seen the big flip mode chain, and that's how you knew it was Busta. Oh man, we ain't finna do Busta like that. Busta is gonna break one of y'all jaw though, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know, and then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand. And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I got to, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet.
Don't even get me started on the rumors about Drake allegedly being on the DL. Folks have been calling him Zesty for years, and even though he hasn't been caught pants down yet, fans wouldn't be surprised if the rumors turned out to be true. Now, moving on to Jaguar, she has had a lot to say about gay celebs, making some crazy claims about how these gay rappers allegedly prey on younger rappers in exchange for helping the younger rappers make their way in the industry. One of the first names on her list was 50 Cent, and I'm not gonna lie, this one left fans shook, because if there's one person that nobody expected to have DL allegations, it's 50 Cent. I mean, he has made it his entire personality to clown rappers he thinks are in the closet. He has spent years trolling Diddy for being in the DL. He never took days off from clowning Diddy, because he even went as far as trolling him from his sickbed, saying, sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. So to find out that 50 himself could be on the DL is wild, to say the least. But if there is one person you could trust to have all the tea, it's Jaguar Wright, and she had a lot to say about 50 being on the DL.
Soulja Boy, I just want to say this about Soulja Boy. Y'all gotta give him a little bit of latitude, because he a victim.
The expose is popping off again.
You know, he been in the rap game since he was little, just like Weezy.
Yeah.
Wow. And his booty been ran through quite a bit.
Oh no.
Oh. Hell no. No. Hell no. No, man. Jaguar ain't say that. I know I ain't just hit. No, she ain't say that, bro. She say that man booty been ran through quite a bit. Like, no, bro. No, man. Y'all can't be playing with Big Soulja like that, man. Y'all can't be playing with Soulja Boy like that. This is crazy, man.
No, she didn't say that.
Whoa.
You know
that information.
You don't remember when he was in New York and they called him
from one thing to
whoever
another.
his big daddy was threw him out into the hallway. He was walking around in the hallway holding his leg. This couple has actually appeared on a magazine cover together. But he a swish. That's why he's always able to call other on being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together.
That's true.
Game recognized game. There's no way in the world that man understands that much about homosexual dealings in the industry, is constantly calling people out, and he ain't seen none of it personally.
But 50 Cent was not the only name on Jaguar's list, because she also exposed Will Smith for allegedly doing the same thing to the rappers he claimed to mentor, adding that he allegedly left the younger rappers traumatized with what he did to them. One of the names she mentioned was Brashear Gray, who is one of Will Smith's known proteges. Brashear was introduced to Will by his manager Charlie Mack when he started working on Empire. Will took Brashear under his wing, but according to Jaguar, things soon went left when Will allegedly started doing some seriously shady stuff to Brashear.
House, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir.
Meek Mill ain't done ran out no Will Smith house. Jaguar, you be going crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck Buddha bum, but Jaguar don't be playing. But I don't know how some of the stuff she be saying be coming true though, and then ain't nobody sued her. Ain't nobody took her to court. So it's like a lot of people don't even be trying to disprove what she's saying. Jay-Z and Beyonce did the thing at the Piers Morgan, but other than that, man, I don't know. Like, they don't even really come out and say she lying. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy though, man.
Gray. Left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He need a dog.
Dang.
And speaking of Meek Mill, I know y'all have heard all the reports about.
I ain't gonna lie, because Jada did say she wanted to help August, but at the same time, she said she wanted to feel good too. Goddammit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no. She was trying to heal him and feel good at the same time. So, yeah, you know how that go. You know, it is what it is. I guess he thought he was going to get healed for free. Hell no. Nigga, Jada need us too, goddamn.
About him being on the DL and getting his back broken by Diddy. In Lil Rod's lawsuit, he exposed Meek for allegedly being Diddy's boy toy, saying Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with a rapper, R&B singer, and Stevie J. Mr. Combs promised to make sure.
Hey. The fact that Meek Mill and the Chasers ain't pulled up on him yet, you see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. This ain't like Meek. Meek usually been pulled up to address or handle something with the Chasers. This man put this in a whole lawsuit and said you was Diddy's boyfriend.
Make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in homosexuality. In the footnote, he wrote, rapper is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Singer performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Well, Meek Mill went off on this, claiming that he was innocent, never had anything to do with Diddy, and that he wasn't on the DL. He went on a long rant that only made him look guiltier every second, and he only ended up digging himself into a deeper hole. It got messier when fans dug out this old video of him cooling off in Diddy's pool, and it looked like his behind was on fire.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting it.
No, man. Hell no. Like the way you scraping and scrambling, Daddy. No, man. Diddy wouldn't even be able to, man. He couldn't even talk to me like that. And then Meek Mill booty is all poked out like he be getting busted. Like, come on, man. What's going on here, man? It ain't just said, hey, Cassie gave the feds 9 freak off tapes of Diddy and everybody else on the tape. Oh, man. Oh, Lord Jesus. Crazy.
In that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that messy video that leaked of Diddy allegedly taking Meek Mill to Pound Town.
And I ain't gonna lie. The people, I'ma just say the higher ups, cause the name always change. So I don't know what they going by these days. But a lot of people were saying that was like a ritual video for like Meek Mill to like let the other people, whoever the hell they are, know like you know, like he down. It's like a bat signal, like a calling card or something. And once they put it out there, you win there. You see what I'm saying? Even though like cause think about it. Y'all notice how Meek Mill always talk about like how he went like straight independent, but now that he's independent, it's saying like he getting more money than he ever got. What's the dude name? Michael Rubin, what he say? Yeah, Meek Mill invested in such and such. He made like $8 million. He did what? Made what? Like they put up 2 million. I think he said he made like 8 million or something like that. So like he been getting M's, you know what I'm saying? But they say that's like a calling card to let people know, like, yeah, you down with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
Passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy, like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling, like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this.
Child, this is a hot mess, and at this point,
why would you record that though? No, nigga, that ain't no. Why would I? For what? What would be the reason? I heard balls hitting the cheek, so I put my ear closer. Like, nigga, did you like what you heard, nigga? Like, these niggas be, hey, man, don't let these niggas fool y'all. He had to like what he heard. Nigga got his ear all in the motherfucking dough. Put the phone, yeah, I heard it. Yeah, you the scream. Yeah, I like the way you scrambling and scraping, daddy. All that, like, no, man, you like that too much, bro.
You gotta wonder if anyone in the industry is who they claim to be, because we've heard so many stories about so many celebs doing some pretty shady stuff. And thanks to people like Jaguar in Orlando, we're going to keep hearing some more crazy stories out of Hollywood. But I want to know how you guys feel about these new revelations. So
all right, man. I'll get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Boo. I'm out.